Hey everybody, it's Leah. It's been a while. Yeah, so my boyfriend and I broke up. I was living with him and I was using his computer. So I had to get kind of through that a little bit and, find a place to live and get a new computer. I'm still unfortunately using his for now, so, I might not be posting as much. I wasn't posting too much before anyway, but now I might be going way down. Like starting a new YouTube channel down in like a year. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, I just downloaded the Meaningful Stories mod. So, I wanted to try it out on this other family I was playing. The Briggs, pretty much I made Leah Brigg, and I started off doing a rags to riches kind of thing. She met, oh God, I don't even know how to say his name. Joaquin Lechen? I don't know. I call him Joe. Started a family, and I was like, you know what? Let me take this further. So, oh God, Get Famous had just come out. They had a daughter. So I was like, okay, let me do the Get Famous thing with her. And then they had twins, Riley and Milo. And I was like, okay, let me do the Black Widow challenge with Riley. Well, I've done all of that. Now they have their separate families. And Riley is by far still my favorite. She looks exactly like her mother, Leah. And she was like one of the prettiest Sims I've ever made. So, yeah. And I killed her. I had her die just to kind of add to the story a little bit for myself. And I was like, you know what? She's going to die. And then because Riley is so close to her, she's just going to go nuts and she's going to start marrying, killing all these men. So, for their money. So, yep. And she has 3 different kids. She had a kid with Salim Benali. She had a kid with Bjorn Bjorgensen. And then her last kid was with the Romeo's child, Kaysen, who she actually ended up marrying. So I wanted to try this mod. Let me see if I downloaded it properly. Oh no, did I not? Well, oh yes, it's right there. Okay, it's called Robarky. Meaningful Stories. Ooh, mood settings. Okay, let's see what that's about. True happiness. Settings for making happiness meaningful. Let's check that out. When enabled, the happy mood will be white. The fine mood will be green. Oh, that's stupid. True happiness enabled. When enabled, Sims will feel truly happy only when something worthy of it happens to them. Nice. Okay, career performance enabled. When enabled, happiness will give bonuses to a Sim's performance at all. Nice. At all careers. Happy moment. Okay. Satisfaction. Okay, that's interesting. Nice. Uncomfortable overhaul. When enabled, small uncomfortable moodlets can sometimes boost negative moods, but large uncomfortable moodlets can still make your sim feel uncomfortable. Okay. Passive happiness. When enabled, positive moods will not be boosted into higher intensity levels by happy moodlets. The thresholds for higher intensity levels will be altered to compensate. Assertive happiness disabled. When enabled, large happy moodlets can sometimes overpower other positive moods. Oh. Okay. Mood counterbalance. Enabled. Emotional inertia settings. Settings for letting your Sims feel things for longer. Okay. Alright, that's interesting. Environmental settings. Environment overhaul enabled. When enabled, emotional environment moodlets from objects with an emotional aura will be gained and lost slowly over time. Okay. When enabled, happy moodlets from decorations will never be given to Sims. Oh, that's stupid. I mean, like, when I feel like I've decorated the house, I kind of feel happy or more comfortable. Huh. well, I'll think about that one. Variable. Ooh. Variable emotional traits. When enabled, occasional moodlets from emotional traits will sometimes be stronger. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, Jesus. Variable eternal sadness doesn't sound good. When enabled, the occasional moodlet from the vampire eternal sadness weakness will sometimes be weaker. Oh. Okay. Whim settings. Whims to get emotional. When enabled, the fine moodlet can give whims to do a variety of things that will lead to emotional moodlets. I have my whims turned off, so that doesn't really matter to me. Like, it got really annoying. And I never did any of the whims. Okay. Unofficial patch settings. Okay. I don't really want to do the tutorial. Tutorial tips enabled. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that on, actually. I thought it was like a full-on tutorial. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. Right now, she's just very happy. It's not green, though, like it normally would be. It's like half green, like one happy. But it's not super green. So I'm wondering, like, what will make her... Like, they're both very happy, but they're not green. And I feel like if I'm just married, I'm going to be, like, on cloud 9. So it's kind of weird to me how it's not green. And they're only happy for 2 days, which is kind of lame. She's not really experiencing anything. This is her daughter with Bjorn, Delilah. And this is her daughter with Kaysen. Okay, somebody just walked in. Sorry. This is her daughter with Kaysen. Her daughter with Sabrina decided to stay with her brother. So what happened was Riley just ran off, you know, to be a Black Widow and have children with different baby daddies. So her twin brother, Milo, ended up getting married to, I forget what his name is. He's a townie, though. Justin Delgado. And they took in Delilah and her other daughter, Sabrina. Sabrina's dad was Salim Bonali. Salim actually ended up meeting their older sister. God, what's her name? I forget her name. Yeah, I'm terrible. And dated her for a while until their mom died. When their mom died, she ended up going and taking care of her dad, making sure he got settled. And then Riley just kind of swooped in and stayed at the apartment a little bit too much and got pregnant with her sister's boyfriend. And then killed him. So yeah, she is kind of evil, actually. And I love her. So her and her sister really aren't close. Okay, there's Sabrina. There's Bjorn, Milo. Oh, wrong person. That's why I was like, what? So her and Sabrina really aren't close because Sabrina was around when she was still around. Like, she kind of raised her a little bit. Delilah wasn't, and Delilah kind of got rejected by her other sisters on Bjorn's side. So Delilah moved in when Riley was, like, settled because she wanted a chance at, you know, more siblings. She's already pretty close with Sabrina, but she just wanted to get to know them. Oh, her sister Vanessa. Vanessa's her sister. They're not very close, as you can see. I mean, they got closer for a while, but then with the whole abandonment thing, she just kind of couldn't take it anymore, and so they're not close. As you can see, I didn't do 10. I did 5 men because there wasn't really a need to do that many. Oh, I need to set that back. It was like 650. I was building, guys, okay. Oh, nope, still not right. There we go. So yeah, she's very wealthy now because she took all of her husband's money. And now they're living the life. And she's known Kaysen since she was like young. And Kaysen actually really loved her a lot. But she wasn't around, and he fell in love with Elsa. Elsa is Delilah's older sister. And Bjorn was one of Riley's husbands that she killed. So, yeah. He left Elsa for Riley. After he knocked her up with Kiara. So I'm sure, as you can imagine, they hate each other. A lot. So, yeah, anything to do with Riley, the Bjergensens hate. So, of course, they would naturally hate Delilah. So, anyway, I'm going too much into the backstory. I'm just here to try this mod. So, let's see if we can test it out. I have no idea how to test it out. I really don't. Hold on. Like, will it come up if we talk to him? Let's see what happens when we woohoo with him. Let's just do that. Great. Well, they're doing that. I'm gonna come down here. What emotions are you feeling? On my own, being out by myself and happy doing things without any help because she's independent. Building strong relationships with others is a cause for happiness because she's really actually getting close with Delilah. She loves Delilah. Where is Delilah? Oh, there she is. Oh, she's coming up to hug her. So cute. Yeah, it's nice how close they are. It really is. And she's like, I'm going to use your computer, thanks. She's like, okay, I'll just sit here and talk. She's blue, though, so she must be, like, super confident. 3 hours. Lingering confidence. For 3 hours. Okay. So, I don't know. I wonder if, like, another emotion could, like, offset that confidence for 3 hours. Like, let's have you, come in. Oh, no, they're already done. Okay, that's not gonna help. Did that affect anything? Yes. Nice. Boosting happy. So, for 4 hours. So it's really not that different, I don't think. Like, it's just gonna add a little bit more. Let me go to a different household. Like, it's really not that different. It's just like, I feel like moodlets just last longer. And they're not as happy as they normally would be. And, yeah, so I feel like that's kind of cool. Like, okay, you know, here's this thing. Let's check up on Vanessa. Yeah. Like, in a normal world, if somebody died, you're not going to be sad for 2 days, you know, especially, I know Sims time, that's probably like a month of being sad. You're going to be sad for a while, especially if you're super close to them. So I know I was watching somebody's, like, review on this mod, and they were like, oh, they're going to be sad for 8 days. So it's like, okay, 8 days in Sims time is like an entire season. It's like 3 months, you know? It's like all of spring. So it's kind of different with that, but it's not like different at the same time. See, now I'm kind of confused because she's like fine, but it's green. So they really like their house. Everybody really likes their house. This is Vanessa's daughter, Fauna. I kind of wanted to do Farrah Fawcett, but then there's that Farrah from Teen Mom, and I was like, nope, not doing it. And her twin brother. Okay, playful for 3 hours. Are we getting any tutorials here? No. Well, let's go be playful with your mom. Let's tell a joke. Flash crazy eyes. Let's go do that. Can you hurry up? Maybe? Let's see what happens. I hate this house. Don't even get me started on how much I hate this house. Okay. Did that do anything? Okay. So hilarious show. This comedy channel is hilarious for 11 hours. That's kind of ridiculous to me. Like, nobody's going to be playful for 11 hours. It's like a full-on day. You know what? Let's be mean. Convince monsters are real. Oh, here we go. Okay, I can't see it, but it's the meaningful stories thing, and it says, Joe is feeling a good mood right now, and he is likely to stay feeling that way until he starts feeling something else. Moodlets for his current mood will have an extended duration while the mood lasts. If his mood changes, those moodlets durations will return to normal. Each positive mood also has a unique condition for its moodlets to stop lasting longer. See if you can discover them. Okay. Yeah, let's get her to like feel upset. Let's see what happens. Stop talking to your mom. And I guess we could share excitement. I don't get that. Okay. Let's try and make her feel playful. Tell a funny story. Tell a joke about vampires. Inside joke. No, I wonder if she's mean to him, if his mood will go down. Okay, can you stop walking around, please? Thank you. Let's be mean. Let's argue about who's better. Let's be mean. Argue about job, even though they're teenagers. Let's mean. Attempt to steal money. Let's be mean. Throw shade. Let's be mean. And shout forbidden words. Is he getting mad? Nope. Oh, but it is going down. So now instead of 11 hours, it's down to 9 hours, and I don't think 2 hours have passed. Did he just breathe in and out, like trying to calm himself? I think he did. Okay, let's be mean more. Let's insult, oh, we're still being mean. Okay, cool. He's just walking away. He's like, I'm done with you. Oh, there we go. There we go. Argument loser for 2 hours. And this is going down. 3 hours. Okay, so you can affect... Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't know how it used to work before. I'll have to, like, not download it. Like, take it out of my mods folder and see what the difference was. Oh, look, nobody to share the smile with. Okay. Okay, let's stop being mean. Alright, let's apologize. Let's get to know. Let's... Oh, and she's energized from fighting with them. No win scenario. Why can't they understand? No amount of logic and passion can move your foe. Okay, so she's gonna be mad about it for 2 hours. I don't remember that. Argument triumph for 2 hours. Okay. So that's interesting. So yeah, I don't know. Overall, I feel like this mod is just kind of like... There's a lot to it. There's a lot you can discover. There's just a lot to it. So I feel like... I just kind of feel like... Sorry, getting off track. I just kind of feel like it's worth it just to try it out. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I feel like their moodlets are good enough for me. Sometimes I do feel like when a sim dies, I do want them to be sad for longer, or, you know, being angry. Like, I feel like maybe their moods change a lot faster without this mod. So it's just like little slight things that change that make a big difference. So, yeah, like, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely interesting. You can find this mod, I'll link it down below for download. Roberkey makes it. It was on Patreon, but now it's free. So it's definitely worth a try. I'll say that. And you know, maybe it'll make my stories more meaningful. Haha. Oh my god, somebody take my computer away. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below how this worked out for you, what you think of it. And I will try and play with it more in my stories coming up, and see what that's like. And then maybe in the future, if I can't post, you know, I hope you guys will wait around for me, because, you know, I do like doing this, and life gets in the way sometimes, and it sucks. But you just got to keep moving on, and, you know, doing what you love, and, you know, being in school and working full time and living somewhere new. I'm just not going to have a lot of time for my hobbies. But I will try my best, and I hope I will see you all next time. Thanks.